Hey, Malcolm and Eddie fans. Remember those hilarious guys from The Den? It's been almost 3 decades since the show ended, and you won't believe how much the cast has changed. Get ready for a major nostalgia trip as we reveal what Malcolm, Eddie, and the whole crew look like today compared to their side-splitting sitcom days. Buckle up, hit that subscribe button, and let's dive in. Number 1. Malcolm Jamal Warner as Malcolm McGee Malcolm. Just saying his name brings to mind laughter, swagger, and a can-do spirit. Confidence is his lifeblood. Malcolm could charm anyone, even a grizzly bear. No challenge was too big, no hurdle too high for his unwavering self-belief. He walked into a room like he owned it, with a smile that could light up a stadium. Independence is his thing. Forget 9-to-5 jobs. Malcolm freelanced his way through life. When the city council proposed a law he didn't like, Malcolm didn't just sit back. He organized a protest march, bullhorn in one hand and selfie stick in the other. To Malcolm, rules are more like suggestions. His legendary tenacity sometimes landed him in trouble, like when he convinced the entire neighborhood to paint their houses purple to protest a zoning change. The judge wasn't impressed, but Malcolm saw it as a learning experience. Never one to back down, Malcolm's blend of humor, confidence, and independence always keeps life interesting. Malcolm Jamal Warner, a true royalty in the world of American television, owes his iconic status to the beloved The Cosby Show. However, his artistic journey didn't end with the conclusion of the show's impressive run. Warner, determined to broaden his horizons, embarked on a multitude of acting, directing, and musical ventures that showcased his incredible talent and versatility. After The Cosby Show, he ventured into new projects, including the short-lived sitcom Here and Now and a more fulfilling stint on Malcolm and Eddie, where he co-starred with comedian Eddie Griffin. Warner's post-Cosby journey is a testament to his desire to explore and create. In addition to his on-screen and musical pursuits, Warner stepped behind the camera as a producer for the family comedy Read Between the Lines. This project exemplified his commitment to creative diversity and meaningful content. Warner's involvement in front of and behind the camera demonstrated his dedication to the craft and his desire to leave a lasting impact on the industry. Throughout his career, Warner gracefully navigated the challenges of being associated with a beloved television icon while also forging his unique path. He embraced his place in television history while refusing to be limited by it. His diverse talents and interests allowed him to thrive in various mediums, ensuring his enduring success and relevance in the ever-evolving entertainment landscape. Malcolm McGee played by Malcolm Jamal Warner when he was 26 years old, and now he is 53 years old. Number 2. Eddie Griffin as Eddie Sherman Meet. Eddie Sherman, the real deal. He's got this cool energy that pulls you in like a funny story you just gotta hear. You're talking to him, and bam! Out comes a joke so funny it cuts through any boring conversation. You laugh so hard it sounds like a rock concert. Eddie's not just a jokester, though. This guy can cook like a fancy restaurant chef when he's not making you crack up. And forget about karaoke. Eddie sings like a pro. He gets on stage and gives a performance that'll give you chills. Basically, Eddie's the kind of person you never forget, like your favorite song stuck in your head. Eddie Griffin is a true entertainment powerhouse, and his starring role in the sitcom Malcolm and Eddie is a testament to that. But what you might not know is that Griffin did way more than just act on the show. He wrote, produced, and even directed some episodes, showing off his many talents. And get this, he even co-wrote the show's theme song with his co-star, Malcolm Jamal Warner. Malcolm and Eddie was a huge hit on UPN, and it's no wonder. Griffin brought his A game and then some. But here's the cool part. He sometimes busted out his dance moves, hearkening back to his early career as a dancer. Griffin's choreography skills added a fun twist to the show and reminded us that he's more than just a funny guy. Griffin's versatility and willingness to explore different paths in the entertainment world made him a total fan favorite. He connected with audiences in so many ways, and his impact on Malcolm and Eddie went beyond the screen. His unique brand of humor and creativity definitely left its mark on TV history. Eddie Sherman was played by Eddie Griffin when he was 28 years old, and now he is 55 years old. Number 3. Karen Molina White as Nicolette Vandross. Give her 1 minute and Nicolette could leave you doubled over with laughter and a perfectly timed quip. The next, she'd be barking orders with the authority of a seasoned general, her voice leaving no room for argument. Despite her fierce exterior, Nicolette has a soft spot for stray animals. It's not uncommon to see her walking down the street with a rescued pup trailing behind her, a testament to her big heart. With Nicolette in the picture, life becomes an exhilarating adventure. She's the character who adds that special zing to every scene, making it clear that when Nicolette Vandross is around, things are anything but dull. Actress Paula Jai White has left a significant mark with her diverse roles throughout her career. She notably played Nicolette Vandross as a series regular on Malcolm and Eddie. Her talent also shines in voice acting, where she voiced Dejanay Jones in the animated Disney Channel series The Proud Family, from 2001 to 2005. Interestingly, the character's design was influenced by White herself during an initial presentation of the show by series creator Bruce W. Smith. In 2022, White reprised her role as Dejanay Jones in the revival series The Proud Family, Louder and Prouder, earning a nomination for an Annie Award for Outstanding Achievement for Voice Acting in a Television Production. White's versatility as an actress was further showcased when she portrayed Shirley Hughes in Dahmer Monster, the Jeffrey Dahmer story. This role allowed her to utilize American Sign Language, a skill she had been mastering since the age of 15. White found solace and an outlet for the emotions stemming from the COVID-19 pandemic and the social unrest following the deaths of George Floyd and Ahmaud Arbery through her portrayal of Shirley Hughes. Beyond her acting career, Paula Jai White shared her knowledge and experiences as a guest speaker in the online acting class, Mastering the Business of Acting. This program offers acting students valuable insights into the business side of the entertainment industry. In 2023, White made an appearance in a FanDuel commercial alongside former American football player Rob Gronkowski, further expanding her presence in the world of entertainment. Nicolette Vandross played by Karen Molina White when she was 31 years old, and now she is 60 years old. Number 4. Haime Carder as Tim. They say laughter is the best medicine, and Tim's practically a walking pharmacy. His laugh wasn't just a chuckle, it was a full-body eruption of joy, a cascading melody that could fill a room and melt away your worries. But Tim's not all about the giggles. He's got this attitude that screams, "Life is an adventure, and I'm here for it." Whether it's a spontaneous road trip sparked by a sunrise or a rooftop picnic under a blanket of stars, Tim's always up for an adventure, and his enthusiasm is contagious. He's got a heart that's practically made of gold, and he's not shy about spreading the joy. Remember that time the power went out during the block party? Tim, unfazed, grabbed his guitar and started belting out classic tunes. Soon, the entire street was singing along, a testament to Tim's magical ability to turn any situation into a memory. Haime Carder, known for his role as Tim on the UPN series Malcolm and Eddie, has filed a $5 million breach of contract lawsuit against the show's producers. In a complaint filed in the LA Superior Court, Carder alleges that he was wrongfully fired after the 3rd season due to his complaints about the work environment. Carder, who signed a 6-year contract in 1996 with Sony Pictures Entertainment, Inc., Columbia TriStar Television, Inc., and Montrose Prods, claims that the producers breached their contract by terminating his role prematurely. Additionally, Carder accuses the producers of negligently hiring an individual with a propensity for violence who allegedly threatened his life. The lawsuit sheds light on the challenges and uncertainties that actors can face in the industry, highlighting the importance of fair and safe working environments. Cardrisci's lawsuit seeks compensation for the alleged breach of contract and the resulting damages. The lawsuit brings attention to the power dynamics between actors and producers and underscores the need for a safe and respectful work environment in the entertainment industry. Tim played by Haime Carder when he was 28 years old. Sadly, Carder died on July 28, 2000, from complications during gallbladder surgery. He was 32 years old. Number 5. Christopher Daniel Barnes as Leonard Ricketts. Witty, charming, and with a hint of cunning that glints in his eyes, Leonard's like James Bond with a mischievous grin. He's a master of wordplay. One minute he can disarm you with a self-deprecating joke, the next, deliver a razor-sharp observation that leaves you both laughing and pondering. Whether he's leading a crucial sales pitch where his charisma smooths the way, or navigating a tricky social situation with a disarming smile and a perfectly timed compliment, Leonard's confident and charismatic presence is like a spotlight that can't be ignored. He's always on point, keeping everyone around him on their toes, a captivating enigma who ensures things are never dull. Tall and lanky Christopher Daniel Barnes seemed destined for stardom. After all, he was acting professionally by 8 and racking up TV commercial credits. He even landed a 2-year role on a soap opera and a feature film debut alongside JoBeth Williams. But his big break arrived in an unexpected place, the Brady Bunch movie. Despite starring in shows like Starman and Day by Day, it was his portrayal of Greg Brady trying to impress girls that brought him wider recognition. Barnes continued to build his resume throughout the 90s, appearing in after-school specials and guest spots on shows like Blossom. Though the big career some predicted might not have materialized in the way some expected, Christopher Daniel Barnes carved out a successful path in Hollywood. Leonard Ricketts played by Christopher Daniel Barnes when he was 26 years old, and now he is 51 years old. Number 6. Ron Pearson as Doug Ricketts. They say some people collect things, but Doug Ricketts collects stories. Every encounter with Doug is like stepping into a captivating adventure. He can weave tales of his exploits that will leave you breathless, and his ability to listen with empathy makes him a confidant you can trust. He's the kind of guy who can spin a yarn about his latest adventure that'll have you on the edge of your seat, or he can simply lend a listening ear when you need it most. Despite his sunny disposition, Doug isn't afraid to get real. If a friend is struggling, he's the first one to offer a shoulder to cry on or a listening ear without judgment. Doug's a true friend, a master of laughter, and a reminder that life's always more fun with a smile. Not bad for a guy who had a mohawk at age 5, wanted to change his name to Harry Hinklebod at 7, and earned his first $4.85 doing a street show at 10. As the youngest of 8 children, Ron grew up with his older brother telling him, "You're never going to be taller than me, stronger than me, or make more money than me." Well, it turns out Ron is way taller. Ron chose a career in entertainment over business, which he studied at the University of Washington, and his mom proudly tells her friends that her little Ronnie regularly works for companies like Pontiac and Motorola. He recently completed a 5-city tour for McDonald's, where he received over 30 standing ovations in just 15 shows. Ron doesn't like to brag, but he is the most popular comedian in Utah. Doug Ricketts played by Ron Pearson when he was 30 years old, and now he is 57 years old. Number 7. Angel Brooks as Holly Brooks. We were all stargazing at the Grand Canyon the other night, and Dr. Everest, the famous explorer, goes, "Wow, Holly Brooks is something else." He said her name sounds like someone who just loves adventure, and that's totally true. Holly isn't scared to try new things, and her excitement for life is like a breath of fresh air. She's also super smart and funny. You can always count on her to make you laugh. Now, this might surprise you, but Holly's been an adventurer since she was little. Apparently, when she was 3, she climbed a tree to get her favorite kite back. She even wanted to be called Captain Adventure for a while, but Holly works just fine. Following her role on Malcolm and Eddie, actress Holly Brooks gained recognition for her co-starring role as Maxine de la Cruz in the series VIP, alongside Pam Anderson. She also took on recurring roles that further solidified her presence in the world of television, such as her portrayal of Tony Ross in The Parkers. Since the mid-1990s, Holly Brooks has made guest appearances in numerous notable television series. Her versatile talent graced shows like The Larry Sanders Show, NYPD Blue, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, The Young and the Restless, Martin, Family Matters, Arlie, The King of Queens, Strong Medicine, The Sopranos, The Wayans Brothers, and The Jamie Foxx Show. She even lent her voice to the character Indira Indi Daimonji in the MTV series Spider-Man: The New Animated Series. Expanding her career into feature films, Holly Brooks appeared in several notable movies. Her filmography includes titles like The Brothers, Blue Hill Avenue, Book of Love, and her feature film debut, Cappuccino. Holly Brooks played by Angel Brooks when she was 29 years old, and now she is 57 years old. Number 8. Freeze Love as Hector. Let me tell you about Hector, this one-of-a-kind dude. He's not your average Joe, that's for sure. Think of him as a rough-around-the-edges diamond that throws glitter everywhere he goes. He's a guaranteed good time. Hector's a champion storyteller. He can spin a yarn that'll make you feel like you're right there in the middle of it, like watching a crazy movie. And his jokes? Hilarious. Though fair warning, they might make you snort your drink. Hector isn't everyone's cup of tea. Some folks need a little time to warm up to him. But one thing's for certain. When Hector walks in, you know it. He's like a walking charisma explosion, leaving a lasting impression on everyone he meets. Freeze Love's Hollywood career was nothing short of electrifying, as his comedic performances brought joy and laughter to audiences on both the big and small screens. His journey in entertainment was a whirlwind of hilarious and unforgettable moments. From his early days in House Party 3, Freeze Love's humor and charm quickly caught the eye of viewers. His comedic talent was undeniable, leading to memorable appearances on television hits like NYPD Blue and One Good Cop. As he continued to captivate audiences, he became a standout in popular shows like Malcolm and Eddie and The Hughleys. The silver screen, however, is where Freeze Love truly shined. His name became synonymous with laughter, starring in iconic films such as The Pentagon Wars, Jackie's Back, and High Frequency. His knack for comedy made him a favorite, with each role bringing more fans into his orbit. In recent years, Freeze Love turned his focus primarily to film, leaving a lasting impact with standout performances in Coyote Ugly, Baby Boy, and Love and a Bullet. His versatility as an actor allowed him to seamlessly adapt to various roles, showcasing his range in movies like Showtime and Masquerade. Every performance was a testament to his dedication and passion for entertainment. Freeze Love's final role in CO2, alongside Wendy Williams, encapsulated his enduring spirit and comedic brilliance, ensuring his legacy in Hollywood would be remembered with a smile. Hector played by Freeze Love when he was 31 years old, and now he is 59 years old. Number 9. Michelle Hurd as Simone Lewis. If you've had the privilege of knowing Simone, consider yourself truly blessed. She's not just special, she's a rare and precious gem in a world that sometimes forgets the magic of authenticity and kindness. Simone Lewis, a name that'll bring a smile to your face and warmth to your heart, reminding us all that a little bit of positivity can go a long way. Michelle Hurd, a versatile and enduring talent in the world of television and stage, demonstrated her resilience and talent throughout her career. Her journey was marked by remarkable comebacks and compelling portrayals of determined and authoritative women on screen. One notable chapter in her career began with her role in Law and Order Special Victims Unit. Despite being dismissed from the show during its second season, Hurd's determination and talent would see her rise again. She went on to craft a long and impressive career, known for her roles in series like Daredevil and Blind Spot. Her ability to embody characters with unwavering strength and resolve became her trademark. Her portrayal of Shepard, a terrorist leader in Blind Spot, showcased her acting prowess. Although her character met her demise in 2019, her impact on the show was indelible. Heard's ability to bring depth and complexity to her roles left a lasting impression on audiences. Heard's downtime was brief, as she swiftly transitioned to another exciting project. In the same year, she joined the cast of CBS All-Access Star Trek spin-off, a series built around the return of Patrick Stewart's iconic Jean-Luc Picard. Her inclusion in this beloved franchise was a testament to her enduring appeal as a talented and resilient actress. Simone Lewis played by Michelle Hurd when she was 41 years old, and now she is 57 years old. Number 10. Tucker Smallwood as T.R. Hawkins. Mr. Hawkins was a man of numbers. Lease renewals were gospel, rent collection a sacred ritual. Sentimentality held little sway in his world. Cold, hard facts were his currency. So, when his daughter Ashley set her sights on Malcolm, a charming but financially precarious young man, Hawkins saw nothing but trouble brewing. Visions of unpaid rent and late-night noise danced in his head. Determined to nip this romance in the bud, Hawkins hatched a plan, a ridiculously low lease renewal offer for Malcolm, practically forcing him to move across town. Or so he thought. Malcolm, determined to win Ashley's heart, surprised Hawkins with his unwavering commitment and genuine efforts. Hawkins, initially resistant to Malcolm, found himself softening over time. Perhaps it was Malcolm's sincerity, or maybe Ashley's unwavering happiness. Whatever the reason, Mr. Hawkins eventually surprised himself, and everyone else, by offering Malcolm a heartfelt blessing. After being wounded in the Vietnam War, Tucker Smallwood persevered and saw some success as an actor. Due to his experiences as a soldier, Smallwood felt comfortable in authoritative or military roles, as evidenced by his early character work as guards, detectives, and soldiers. A self-admitted science fiction fan, Smallwood was cast in a supporting role on the short-lived, yet Emmy-nominated, futuristic alien invasion series Space Above and Beyond in 1995. Though the series didn't catch on, Smallwood seemingly found his niche in sci-fi, and subsequently many of his major projects were of that genre. He appeared in an episode of the conspiracy thriller The X-Files and its spin-off Millennium, as well as an episode of Star Trek Voyager in 1998. After dabbling in comedy with small roles in Biodome and Black Sheep, he had small but visible roles in the Carl Sagan film adaptation Contact in 1997 and the apocalyptic Deep Impact in 1998. After playing the foil to Dee Snider's psychopath in the Twisted Sister film Strangeland in 1998, Smallwood had a dream come true when he was cast in a recurring role as an alien on Star Trek Enterprise in 2003. T.R. Hawkins was played by Tucker Smallwood when he was 54 years old, and now he is 88 years old. Number 11. Miriam Flynn as Kelly. With a smile as warm as her Irish coffee, Kelly keeps the regulars coming back for more than just drinks. Her kindness is like the frothy head on a Guinness, warming and genuine. But beneath that friendly facade lies a mind as sharp as a bar knife. Kelly isn't afraid to offer Malcolm and Eddie a healthy dose of reality. Her witty observations about their mismatched personalities are a constant source of amusement for both the patrons and viewers. She's the voice of reason in a hurricane of hijinks, handling conflicts and quirky customer requests with a level head and a touch of dry humor. Think sassy comebacks meeting unflappable practicality. Before she became the unforgettable cousin Katherine in the National Lampoon's Vacation movies, Miriam Flynn was honing her comedic talents in Chicago's Second City Improv troupe. Sharing the stage with future comedy legends like Andrea Martin and John Belushi, Flynn was building a strong foundation for a hilarious career. Her big break came with the sitcom Maggie, playing a housewife from Ohio. Though short-lived, it landed her a spot in the 1982 comedy National Lampoon's Class Reunion. Then came the role that cemented her place in pop culture. Cousin Katherine in the runaway hit Vacation with Chevy Chase. While Cousin Katherine might be her most iconic role, Flynn was a busy bee on both the big and small screens. You could catch her on shows like Cheers, Silver Spoons, and Family Ties before reprising Cousin Katherine in Christmas Vacation. Beyond live-action roles, Flynn showcased her impressive voice acting skills. She brought Gandra Dee to life in DuckTales and Ma the Ewe in the beloved movie Babe. She even lent her voice to characters in shows like Grounded for Life and Casper. Miriam Flynn's career proves that comedic talent can take you from improv stages to Hollywood and beyond. Whether she's the quirky Cousin Katherine or the voice of a charming cartoon character, Flynn leaves a lasting impression with her humor and versatility. Kelly was played by Miriam Flynn when she was 44 years old, and now she is 72 years old. Number 12. Tommy Davidson as Dexter Sherman. Dexter Morgan could spot a blood spatter pattern from a mile away, but social cues? Those were a whole other crime scene. Between dodging Deborah's suspicious glare and navigating the hilarious and sometimes disastrous antics of his best friends, Malcolm and Eddie, Dexter's life was a chaotic blend of forensics and friendship. Sure, his well-meaning schemes sometimes backfired spectacularly, but Dexter always brought the party, even if it meant spilling metaphorical and sometimes literal blood along the way. Tommy Davidson was born to be a force of a comedic nature, a wiry, energetic African-American actor who can light up any scene. You might know him best from his wild characters on In Living Color, but his journey started way back on an HBO comedy special. That's right, this guy cut his teeth alongside other rising stars. But it was In Living Color where he truly exploded. His talent for accents, impressions, and just plain wacky characters made him a standout. Hollywood came calling next, and Tommy took the leap from TV to movies. While his first film role wasn't a box office smash, he didn't slow down. In 1997, he co-starred with Jamie Foxx in Booty Call, a surprise hit about two guys on a desperate mission for, well, you get the idea. Katherine Wrightman launched her acting career at a young age. Early on, she landed roles in big-budget films alongside comedy legends like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Bill Murray in Twins, Ghostbusters 2, and Kindergarten Cop. Throughout the 90s and 2000s, Wrightman showcased her versatility. She voiced characters in the iconic Space Jam and transitioned to more mature roles in films like the satirical comedy Thank You for Smoking and the action comedy My Super Ex-Girlfriend. Wrightman continued to find success in romantic comedies like Knocked Up and I Love You Man. Wrightman hasn't shied away from exploring different genres in recent years. She's appeared in comedies like Post-Grad and Friends with Benefits, as well as the action-packed crime drama The Kitchen. Lucy was by Katherine Wrightman when she was 34 years old, and now she is 43 years old. Number 16. Alan Maldonado as Curtis with his Puerto Rican and African-American heritage embodies a vibrant blend of cultural influences. Having lost his father at a young age, he was raised by a strong single mother, which shaped his unique perspective on life. Alan Maldonado, the actor who plays Curtis, mirrors his character's entrepreneurial spirit in real life. He runs a clothing line and developed an app for promoting short films. Curtis's character isn't afraid to indulge in the finer things, showcasing a materialistic streak that adds depth to his personality. This aspect highlights his aspirations for success and social mobility, contrasting with his working-class roots. Curtis's journey embodies the American dream, reflecting resilience and ambition. However, Curtis is more than just ambition. He is fiercely loyal to his friends, especially the Johnson family, demonstrating a strong sense of commitment. His adaptability and resourcefulness in navigating social situations make him a well-liked character among his peers and the audience. Alan Maldonado started his acting journey as a teenager. His early credits include roles in shows like Las Vegas, Bones, and Standoff. He also landed roles in films alongside big names, like the action movie Live Free or Die Hard with Bruce Willis. Building a career. Maldonado's passion for acting fueled his involvement in various projects. He appeared in The Midnight Meat Train with Bradley Cooper and the Katherine Heigl comedy The Ugly Truth. He also took on roles in shows like Rizzoli and Isles. Recent work. Maldonado continues to explore diverse opportunities. He's been in films like 108 Stitches, the Denzel Washington action hit The Equalizer, and the horror flick Cut. He has also showcased his comedic talents in Dope alongside Shameik Moore and the BET series The Startup. Curtis was by Alan Maldonado when he was 32 years old, and now